live with Tales of Initiative presents Tales Does Tales, where we play through tales from the Yawning Portal with an eldritch twist. I am your GM, Matt, and I am so pleased to be telling this story with our delightfully daring and fantastically frightening cast of players, Haley, Sam, Joe, and Raz.
It's me. Yatta!
Love the paw.
We stand pause here.
We stand pause here.
Before we jump into our game, a quick shout out to our amazing sponsors. Go check out the links in Nightbot. We've got all kinds of crazy stuff. Go check out Bury Without Ceremony for a really cool game where you build a map together and experience different events based on playing cards. You can use it as like the setup to a new D&D campaign, or just play it as just a fun little game night with friends. It's also good for that. Check out Emberwind, where you can get discounts off of all of their content. You can run it with a game master, but you can also run it without a game master. It's actually, I've looked at like the monster stat blocks and how they wrote that stuff. It's really, really cool. So if you're just into game design, also go check them out for that reason, because they're super sick.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Also, be sure to join our Discord, where we talk all things TTRPG. You can hang out with us and other cast members and other people like you that want to do D&D stuff. It's fun. And we have a cool West Marches campaign.
We do. For the Storyfinders Guild. Come make a character. Come join. We should be posting more dates soon, but like Rule got sick. And all kinds of stuff. So like, we're working on it. We're gonna get more dates up.
I'm excited.
It's fun. We have lots of plans. Lots of plans.
Plans within plans.
Many plans.
The Wheel of Tales keeps spinning. I've started watching that show now. Thoroughly mid, in my opinion. Anyways.
All right.
But I never read the books, though, so I can't compare it to anything. Is there anything else we want to talk to before we get into our game?
I don't
Can I go?
anything else.
Yeah.
I have a Kickstarter. It is still going. There are 13 days left. There are only 7 backer spots available to get a free almond, possibly. So the 100 first backers will all be entered into a pool. 5 of them will be chosen and will get a free almond in honor of Brennan Mulligan, because we do love him and almonds are his favorite TM snack. So we had to.
Not a real almond. I like.
Not a real almond. Oh my
like,
god!
Not a real
don't.
almond.
Important note. Not
Important
edible dice.
note. I am not liable for.
Do not eat the dice.
Do not eat the dice.
But yeah, it's called Forbidden Snacks Charcuterie. It is on Kickstarter under Raven and Riddle. The link is everywhere. Please go back us, because I would really love to get the almonds. And also the next big stretch goal is cornichons, which are so fucking cute, and I love them. Oh no, it's
all green.
No, it's
no,
not
it's
green. That works.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So, yes, hit the Kickstarter. Let's go.
I'm currently enjoying some fresh off the resin casting Raven and Riddle goodness with my new Chonky Boy that I'll be using in tonight's game.
I debated so hard, so scared.
A fresh weapon to my arsenal.
You said it worked. You
don't need it anymore.
This fully operational battle icosahedron.
Oh,
I don't need any more. No more dice for you.
no more dice.
We take dice away.
None more dice for you.
No more.
No dice for you.
No dice.
They're
No
very
dice for
appropriate
you.
with the food theme.
Exactly.
No dice.
Oh my god.
Anything else? Anything else before we dive into tonight's game?
Don't think so. Tales of
In that
Misadventure finally
Yes.
aired our, I should say, Halloween special, because after the glitches of the last week, it finally got to air. So that's cool, and you should check it out. It's called The League of Strange Monster Hunters, and it is exactly what it sounds like. So
It's super amazing. That's a continuation from the Pride stream, right? It's the same characters.
So that is my Halloween special. Tales of
Oh,
Misadventure. Also, we did like a Halloween pre-recorded episode, just our cast, and
cool. Double Halloween.
it's a one-page one-shot,
Nice.
one-page TTRPG called The Beast.
Super cool.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
Everybody has weird accents like these, and it's wonderful, and you should go check it out a lot. Yes, go check it out.
Go check that out. Absolutely. Go check out all of our shows. We've got, I think we've got TPK tomorrow, Friday.
Yes.
Hopefully, Billy and the rest of the gang return along with Haley to
Yes.
chaos.
To chaos.
We're on the
To
train.
chaos.
We're on a
train.
yes time loop.
Oh, is it the Murder on the Orient Express?
Yes.
Prank thing?
Something
Yeah.
like that, but different names.
Yeah, but definitely not because
Yes,
Billy
but
wouldn't
no.
just copy. No.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
No, definitely not.
We all work from the same collective unconsciousness, not even a little bit.
No, it's fine.
No,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
nah. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, no, yeah, no.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Anyway.
Sunday we have Dawn of Vengalia. If you're familiar with our Wednesday Sunset over Vengalia, where it's a little bit of both a prequel, kind of the founding of the world, and it's also using a more advanced version of D&D 5e that's got a lot of extra crunch bundled in there. So that's kind of fun. And then Tuesdays, Raz, you've always got something new and spicy happening. It's a super good time.
We're still playing TSL right now, which is so
Hey.
fun. They're gonna go to the Queen's Luncheon, and somebody else is probably gonna go and try to find some information on the toxic masculinity powers, dude, bro, and fuckboy. So, just
Nice.
saying, if any of that sounds interesting,
It
It doesn't sound interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Boo on you. No.
go
With
watch.
that.
Seriously, watch it.
Wait. Do it now.
No, well, not now, but like later.
No, not now.
After
Now
this.
watch this.
Right
After-
now.
Yeah.
After this. After this, which is what's our show called again? Are we
Watch
doing
it.
I think it's called Tales Does
Matt,
Tales.
what are we doing?
Tales Does Tales?
Tales Does Tales, yeah.
Wait, we're live?
We're doing it right now. This is
Okay. Wait,
Oh, wait. I'm
Oh,
trapped
shit.
in a-
Sorry, guys.
I'm trapped
I'm
in
trapped in a box. What's happening? My God.
What's
We've
behind?
lost the thread. We've lost-
Oh my god.
Some weird dragon shit happened last episode, and
Indeed.
Oh, so many things.
When last we told our tale, the group has explored the collapsed and partially destroyed area of this level of the fortress. You found a fire snake, a minor elemental called and bound here in service to Belak. A startling revelation for some of you, considering it shows that he's willing to go to some odd lengths to secure his foothold down here and control the Gulthias tree. You've also discovered a shrine that Winnie believes might be related to Tiamat. And you have unwittingly, perhaps, successfully made an offering to that shrine. The ramifications of that, you don't know. But as Saoirse feels a quickening in the pace of the world, you also feel, as you finish your short rest, more capable, not just well rested, but more powerful than you were before. And Dia, you're starting to feel those itches from before start to carve up your back.
Look.
You are all level 3. You have finished your short rest. The dungeon is yours to explore. What would you like to do?
Whoa, that was a really good rest. Is anybody else feeling very invigorated?
Invigorated is not the word that I use. Let's continue, I suppose.
Yes. Oh, also, just a side note, I don't know if anybody's like paying attention to this kind of thing, but like it felt like the world's kind of pulse quickened a little bit. I don't know if you know what that means or anything, but it did. Just the world kind of
You-
it felt a little zhuzhy.
You can zhizhy.
Yes.
You can. You're aware of things like that.
Are you not?
I don't believe so.
Oh. Well, must be one of my weird things then, huh?
All right. Well. I'm
Yes, I don't know what it was, but
very good
maybe
to know. Going.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but just felt a little weird.
All right. Well, it is, and that's. Don't believe we have control over that or much else. So let's continue.
Be surprised.
Yeah, it's just true. Yeah. Okay, where next? I guess we'll try another pathway from the main one.
I suppose we head up the tunnel.
All right. I will sneak out there and check ahead just to make sure that nothing's crept back into the tunnel, so to speak.
Sure.
I would like to sneak.
Give me a stealth check, you newly
I will
multi-class
do it.
rogue, you.
Fuck. I'm gonna be so mad if this rolls over.
I know. I'm good at these things now. Look, rolls low.
Fuck.
Shall I go to the map?
I did roll low. I did roll a 5, but
Oh.
now I have a +6 stealth, so it's still an
Okay.
11.
Still an 11. And that is pretty good at this level.
That's not bad.
You're feeling pretty sneaky. Nothing has changed in the hallway. There's no evidence of movement. Like y'all saw before, this hallway looked pretty untraversed, low traffic. Like not a lot of creatures go down this way. Maybe because of the fire snake, maybe because of the weird ass shrine. You do know that this door was like shoved, stuck, solid closed, and you had to pull that open.
It was
Yes.
a secret.
So bad we made that offering. So bad.
I really want to know what happened. I want to know what happened. Where did it go?
You know, I've found that just letting these things lie is the best option, but since we don't have that option, let's just continue, I suppose.
Okay. It seems like nothing is happening out here, so come on.
All right.
Doo-doo-doo.
Doo-doo-doo.
Collide with walls. Doo-doo-doo. Next multi-class is bad. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
So many multitasking.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Oh my
I
god.
know. Can't stick to a class to save my life.
That's too much commitment.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't collide with a wall.
Oh my god.
Holy fuck. Okay.
Yeah, you do have to kind of go like little bits and pieces at a time.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, you must be trying to run through the walls. No, it's just an open corridor with some turns.
So it's all that heavy plate armor.
One
You
day.
can't
Yeah.
do corners.
So you are in.
One day.
that-
Why am I in the wall now?
I know. I don't know how you glitched
What?
into that wall, but I saw that and I was like, wow, okay.
I can
What
walk
is-
anywhere near a wall, and Raz is the wall. Fantastic.
I am the wall.
You can see down that long,
That's-
weird, like crevasse corridor that goes off into darkness. Raz, where are you going?
I'm trying to move. It's not working. I'm gonna refresh the page just in case it's like my internet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You were really
Continue.
bonus action dashing all over the place.
All over the place. I don't even have that one yet.
I don't have that one yet. But yes, you're in this
I don't
the
have that one.
hallway leads into that big, like, torn up section that, you know, the fire snake was kind of to the west. To the east, you have not fully explored that. It just sort of goes off into that creepy, darknessy veil that extends past your dark vision to where it's kind of unsure what's lurking back there. And there is the hallway back north to the original room that you came down into this level in. That was where you had the fight with Balsag and the undead gardeners and the blights. And you've also like blocked up that doorway that led east into the area that Winnie inspected, and it kind of smelled, had like a chemical smell to it, and had some like noises and beaker kind of like clattering sounds.
Should we check out the other end of this crag, or?
Well, it makes most sense to rule out one area before we move on to another. At least know what's coming up our backs, you know?
Might as well.
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
Unless someone has a better suggestion.
Are you looking at me?
I'm looking at the group in general. I mean, there are several voices. I don't want to be the only one.
You make a good point. I would like to be out of this dungeon as soon as possible, and other than that, I don't mind.
Oh,
Touchy. Okay.
somebody with the ability to see in that darkness, I guess. Well, I'm kind of glowing a little bit. Flip my hair over my little glowing collarbone, and take a gander down that way. Does it just keep going? Where the fuck did I go? Okay, there I am. Does it just keep going?
So far, it keeps going. You're noticing that it's starting to close in a little
Did
bit. It's
everyone
getting a
start
little bit
walking that
tighter.
way?
Yes.
Okay, as soon as the last
Exactly
person within 10 feet of me moved, I followed along with them because I lost all of you for a second. I was like, no, I didn't stay. But if anyone is
Just
paying
stay,
attention,
just-
Winnie is actually behind and she has been quiet.
Ooh, quiet Winnie.
Just so if anyone's paying
Address
attention.
that later.
Yes, this little
Always.
Oh, it's
this
getting
little
exciting.
hallway is like getting closer and closer in on the sides. You're still able to move through without squeezing, but it's definitely getting a little tighter.
Toit.
Toit.
Wait.
Is it getting tighter, like height or just width?
Yeah, also height. It's starting to
Ah.
close in from the top. And at this point, I think Anya and Daya, you could both see that the rough rock walls of this place have reached an end or are now starting to meld into more of like a worked stone just up ahead. Saoirse and Winnie, you can't quite see that far yet because you're at the lead with just your little glowing pocket of mushroom light.
All right, be careful up there. It's something changes.
Okay.
The walls are changing.
Are you still trying to move stealthily?
Walls are changing? Yes.
The walls change just ahead of you, and I just want you to know that before you rush in again.
Is everyone moving stealthily?
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead
mean-
and give me stealth checks.
As stealthy as I fucking can.
As stealthy as you can be.
Which is not very much.
Not much at all.
Should have taken that that third level in druid just so I could get past that.
Disadvantage kicked my ass. Sorry, everyone.
20.
Nat one.
Nice.
Nice.
Ah! Amazing.
15.
Do you want me to re-roll or are you rolling over my stealth?
If you'd like to roll again, you can. What'd you get, Winnie?
15.
Much better.
15. Very nice.
Matt, can I add some? Oh, sorry.
What'd you get, Saoirse?
16.
16. What were you gonna say?
Can I add some flavor to my abysmal failure?
Yes, absolutely.
So I think
How abysmal was your abysmal failure?
I got a nat one.
Oh shit!
Maximally
Yeah.
abysmal.
Yeah. So I think Daya, especially like in heavy plate, is like just super uncomfortable, especially with that like red hot dual like bladed thing going down their back, and is just like can't get comfortable, and is just like getting more and more uncomfortable as the corridor closes, and so is just kind of like rattling around and not really paying attention.
Oh no, Kenku.
Okay, cool.
Here.
Come back, my sweet child.
What happened?
There you are.
Daya,
What? Oh,
you're
sorry.
being very loud.
I'm sorry. I just it's just so I don't know how to describe it.
You
I
would wait.
just can't get it hurts.
You all hear a clattering
You
noise
would,
from up
you
ahead.
would wait back.
Oh, goodness.
Oh no.
I don't. I'm sorry.
Let's move forward
It's
quickly.
Darling, it's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's alright.
Okay.
I wanna just reach kind of like around Winnie, whom I'm assuming is right behind me, to like pat Daya on the face. It's alright, love. It's okay.
Okay. Thank you. I'm. Do
When
you want
he's
me
just,
to go in
like,
front, and I'll take the
squished
brunt of whatever this is.
on the
I don't
wall.
think we have space for you to go to
No.
the front.
Sorry. I thought I'd offer.
But
All right.
while
Well,
I am patting her, her, right? Your she her? My
there. They them.
patient.
I've been getting it wrong too. You're
They
fine.
them?
Yes.
Okay. I will pat her cheek, and I will say, "It's okay." And then I cast resistance on you, and then I'm gonna pop out over here
Okay.
and peek into this hallway. What's going on in here?
You like poke your head around the corner, and you can see that there is now more of that glowing violet in this area that's kind of illuminating things. This is a relatively small, about 20 by 20 foot room that looks mostly abandoned. It's not quite as disheveled as the shrine room that you came from, but the ground is littered with debris and just sort of random junk. Up ahead, sort of casting a shadow, like it's just that shadowy silhouette. You just see a humanoid shape, like standing kind of in the doorway of this room, leading into the next. Just
Hello.
All right.
It's alright, I knew we were here.
I hate it.
That is, I suppose, my fault.
you just hear this like weird click clack as it walks away.
Well, it walked.
Hmm.
It walked away.
That's
know.
probably for the best.
I feel like it definitely saw. Or
Yes,
knew.
but
Heard.
if it wants to mind its own business, maybe we should allow it to.
Yeah, for sure.
It's
It's
not.
very humanoid.
I mean, I
in
suppose
shape.
it could be reporting to someone, which would be very, very bad. But
Did I recognize any of the sounds it made or anything like that?
Give me a let's go with a perception check.
That's a 10.
10. You feel like you know the tenor, the quality of the sound, but it's not striking like a remembrance bell. You see the same silhouette come back.
Oh, it's back again.
And it just starts pounding on the table in front of it a couple of times. And then walks away again.
Oh, this is very strange.
Very.
I'm, of course, relaying all of this to the crack in the wall. It's pounding on the table. It walked away again. I'm gonna walk forward, and I'm just gonna see if I can peek into the doorway and see maybe what it's doing.
Okay.
Okay, I'm clearing that with the party first.
Okay.
all right.
Be
All good?
careful, please.
Oh, good. Just be careful,
Winnie,
darling.
Winnie, will you stick on my back just in case?
Yeah.
You know. Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna come up, and I'm gonna peek, just kind of peek through that doorway.
You see several other rooms in here. Let me give you some flavor text for this overall room.
Love flavor
2 rows of dragon-carved marble columns march the length of this hall, most completely covered in luminescent fungus. So there's just like these large spiraling dragon images going up these marble columns, all of them sort of wrapped in fungi to almost obscure the dragon motifs beneath. The cobbled floor is cracked and stained, and you can see many wooden tables spread out around the room, little stools and chairs occasionally there. The contents of the tables include mortars and pestles, some small tools, bowls filled with crushed leaves and chopped fungus stalks, and other plant specimens. The many doors leading off of this hall are all open. Looking directly ahead, you can kind of see into the next room, although it's pretty dark. Maybe a little bit of glinting off of metal in there, and it's tough to see anywhere else the contents of any of these other rooms, but you can see this little thing walk over to another table, and now more light being cast on it, and you sort of being in the same light as it, you can make out what looks like a thing that is somewhere halfway between the blight creatures that you've been seeing moving around and a goblin. It is small, humanoid in shape, but its skin is a rough black texture with little pale vines poking up out of it. Occasionally you like on its shoulder you see this cluster of like white things just sort of like branching up and down as if it's like a heartbeat.
Winnie,
Mm.
do you think that's one of the Twiggies?
I think maybe. It definitely looks like it could be.
You can see it has these like jerky, stilted motions as it's moving some of the tools on the table around,
What is it
grabs
doing?
a pile of leaves and smashes them into a bowl.
Oh no.
I hate it.
Is it making
Turns-
some kind of potion?
Yeah.
Turns around and just
Paste.
walks off towards the south.
Hasn't noticed us then.
Well,
It's not.
perhaps.
Or it doesn't care.
Yeah, or it doesn't care.
Maybe it's like the skeletons. And it has like a pre-programmed kind of task it's doing.
Yeah.
Like a worker ant or
Mm.
something. to
Oh.
that effect.
Should we look?
I'm gonna duck. I'm gonna kind of like inch the door closed-er if I can.
Okay. Yeah, you can close that door if you want.
With us on this side, and motion for Daya and Fia.
Give me a.
It looks.
I'll say a sleight of hand check to close this door quietly. How greased or ungreased are these hinges?
23.
23.
I love being a rogue now.
Totally quiet. The door is closed. The room is now very dark, other than just that like little bit of violet glowing that you've got going off of yourself.
If
I'll say
anybody
that-
is good at art, please art that for me. Just all of our faces, just underlit with a purpley glow.
Yes.
I will say that
Continue,
as Saoirse was closing the door, Winnie, you noticed this sound that was like
New?
Seems like it.
No. Coming from behind
It was very-
as the door was closing, or
it was very faint. It was like it was a sound that you were focused on this individual, and so as you were sort of perceiving more and more of the room and just kind of acclimating to the space, you noticed that there was this like very dull. It was quiet. There's a very
Okay.
dull noise in the background, probably coming from one of the other rooms that's in this place,
okay.
and just kind of like echoing off the walls, and you were just catching a little bit of it.
I relay that and I say there was this awful squelching sound.
Don't like that.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
that's kind of once we've gathered everybody, I kind of relay what the layout of the room looked like and what the guy was doing. When he relays her squelching noises.
They don't seem most
I think-
observant.
I think going into this room, we're gonna have to be a little prepared. Maybe there's lots of other rooms that things could be hiding in. And then there's the Twiggy that's making some sort of paste. I don't, or something. He's crushing up leaves, and
We'll see if
he
they
walked off.
care about us, maybe, and maybe if we just pretend like we belong.
Maybe
Go in confident and hope that that's enough.
Yeah.
And if
you and
not-
I, Winnie, we definitely look like we belong.
Yeah, especially
Side
since
note, do I notice?
waking up.
Yeah, do I notice any new things about Winnie?
In the dark here? No.
Do I know? Do I notice?
But if you were looking prior, you notice that 3 out of 4 of her forearms have actually like changed in texture or color depending on the forearm. So on one of her arms, there is like, where is it? There is like this moss that is like climbing up her arm from her wrist. On another is a mushrooms, fungi are growing, and they're covered in red spots. And on the other arm, there is like white veins just like traveling up the arm, and they look like they're kind of like vines growing up her arm. So they look on the outside, but they're very vein like, and they're very pale compared to her very already pale skin.
Interesting.
Ooh. Yes, thank you. I think I've rubbed off on you a little bit.
A little bit, yes. This one's just like yours, and the little mushrooms with the red spots.
It is. Oh my goodness. But I love them. It looks so cute. I love the moss.
I hope it's okay.
adds a
It
nice little-
feels nice, not painful or anything.
Well, that's good.
That's good at least.
That's good.
Mm.
That's the most important part.
That's
Can I like?
good.
I'm just.
Are
glad
you
for you.
okay?
Like
Is going.
I don't know.
touch it.
Can we help you?
Okay.
Can we help you?
Hiya.
I offer 4 arms to help.
I just like, can you just like itch in between my shoulder blades?
I put all 4 arms
just
under,
something.
underneath whatever I can and get in there with my little arms.
My little twig-like fingers just like scratch, 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 scratch.
Do they feel anything?
I will let you entirely decide that. What do they feel?
Oh, I think it's definitely warm.
Should we make a?
Like it's radiating and it's kind of pulsing, and there are definitive like bumps just under Dia's shoulder blades, and
Yeah.
it's if you keep your hands on it for
Daya.
too long, you can feel them kind of moving, but like very slowly and very like yeah.
There is something on your back, right where you want me to
Oh.
itch.
I just
Don't-
really hope it's
don't
not like
concern her. Do you mind if we take a look?
sure, yes, let's
It
sure.
feels a little strange.
Are we safe
Okay,
here?
so we're
'Cause
gonna do-
I'll
I
keep
think-
an eye on the door for you. You.
Yeah, Theo.
I
if
think I
you
know it's
would,
here. I'm not
um,
in danger. It's just extremely uncomfortable. If we should wait until we're in a safe place to really investigate this.
Well,
I'll be all right.
To be
Fia's
fair,
keeping an eye. Fia's keeping an eye. We're going
and
to be fine.
also considering sneaking through that hallway and the amount of noise your discomfort brought, it might be
Sure.
more apt to take care of it in this moment. Maybe.
Yeah,
if you
all right. You make a very good point. Ugh.
if you
Alright.
consent to it, I will kind of help lift plate and some such
All right.
away, so we can examine diet.
I'm holding out all my
Yes.
arms like a coat rack. Like just put all the pieces on me.
And it's the trope where like they take out all the weapons and then like more weapons keep coming.
Yep.
It's that but with armor. So like it's like the
There's
big
more
armor.
layers.
Yeah, it's like the big armor that you can see, and like the shoulder plates come off, and like the pauldrons come off, like everything comes off, and then there's like another layer of chainmail, and then there's another layer of leather, and then there's another layer of studded leather, and then there's like cloth underneath
Oh my
that. It's
god!
just like Yeah.
When he's starting to like hover down to the ground beneath
Yeah.
the weight.
We need another hand. We need to.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no, my internet.
Oh,
You wear
You're here
so much
still.
clothes, Daya.
this is a lot. Are you
That-
actually
I
as small
mean,
as
a
I
lot of
am
clothes.
underneath all of that?
I mean, this is what I did before I got hooked into this, and I just, it's nice to feel like I've done something useful and be, yeah. I mean, I made all this for myself. I figured I should use it.
Well,
At
as
the
long as-
same
beautiful.
time,
Is that making you really uncomfortable? Is this what's making you
No,
uncomfortable?
no, it's actually worse now.
Oh,
Oh.
I need more layers.
Okay. Going to examine her back.
Okay. Pull off the shirt and like have just you can see like pulsing teal, yellow, and pink light. Like every time Daya's done magic, that has been the color of the magic. You can see that kind of like pulsating and swirling just beneath Daya's shoulder blades.
Can Winnie have a good look at that?
Daya, your shoulders are very pretty.
Thanks.
Is there something
Yeah,
in
all right, that
there?
actually confirms what I thought.
Poke it.
Yes.
Give it a good scratch.
I give it a.
Is
it
I
move?
think it's
Did you say it was moving?
it moves very, very slowly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not like there's something wiggling under there.
No, it's I think it'll actually be useful in a minute.
in a minute.
It's well not in a minute,
When he
just like
steps
if we
back a little bit.
it won't hurt you. No, it's I don't know how to describe this. I have an ancestor who fucked around and now I'm finding out.
Oh,
So
I love that.
it's just part of my like genetic makeup, and as we've done enough, apparently it's emerging. So it won't hurt you. It might look strange, and don't try not to be afraid. That's really all the warning I have. I don't know what this is going to look like, but when we need it, I can possibly do some cool things depending on how my god is feeling at that moment. We'll find out.
That sounds a lot.
I wish I had more answers.
Have,
You are not in danger. I'm just uncomfortable.
DM, have Winnie and I seen any of this kind of thing in Papa's picture books?
Give me a religion check.
Okay. That's a 14.
Winnie, were you also rolling?
I did, yeah, but I got a 15.
Okay, I'd say you're both vaguely aware, maybe not of the specifics of like exactly how it manifests or things like that, but you're both vaguely aware of the notion that celestials leave their marks on some bloodlines in the material plane. The same way that tieflings are of fiendish lineage, it is possible that Daya is of celestial lineage.
Ooh.
Daya, are you part god?
Like in our picture books.
I mean, a little.
That's very
That
cool.
is so
Not-
cool.
Not on purpose.
That is awesome. How does that happen?
Ancestors fucked around. I am finding out. That's really all I have.
Oh no. Well, it's very cool.
Oh,
That is, yes. That's really cool.
I'm glad you think so. I'm rather displeased with it, and I'm extremely uncomfortable. And it's
Is there anything
all right,
we could do
let's-
to help?
no. I think I just have to deal with it. I will.
Well,
I think okay. I think something celestial is going to come out of my body at some point, so just be ready for that. And then hopefully this discomfort will end. I don't know, but we will find out.
like what kind of coming out of your body? Like
I don't
like
know. It depends on how it manifests, and I've been trying really hard to not get to this point and not find out.
Okay.
So I don't think there's anything to do about it now, but I don't. I want to use it for what it can be used for. So I think we should just keep going, and we'll find out when we find out.
Wonderful. We love surprises in the middle of a dungeon.
Sorry, I know.
I love surprises. Surprises are great.
I'm glad.
Mm-hmm.
Completely missing the sarcasm cue.
Okay.
We can talk about it later. But
Thank
let's
you
go
for
to
checking.
things.
I appreciate you.
Should we get all your armor back on?
Yes.
Yes. Now, does this circular part, did this one go on before or after?
No. So that is a really ingenious little hinge that I invented. That actually, if you slot it into this one, it will connect to the other, and like goes into this like long diatribe about how all this armor fits together perfectly.
Alright. So, this
This
literally...
is why it takes 10 minutes to put it on.
This is why it takes 10 minutes to put armor on. Yeah.
This...
So wait, here. I'm gonna put this on. This one goes on like a shirt, but then this one actually plugs into here, and that will connect to this piece over here. That's yes. We're just it all goes together, and it's beautiful, and it's this lovely piece of machinery. And I'll show it to you once we get out of here.
So amazing.
Thank you.
This literally, I feel like this looks like a trio of children, who are playing Mousetrap, and the oldest child has constructed Mousetrap before, and the other two have not.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
And
pretty much.
We're
Actually,
setting off
we're just-
every trap
Yes.
as it.
We're like,
And I'm the
we're like,
parent
what?
standing in the kitchen with a glass of wine going,
You're just watching this, like, I'm gonna have to pick up all of these pieces
Yeah,
later
I'm
on.
gonna have to clean this up, okay.
Yeah. That's the image I get here. I don't know about anybody else.
No, that's about it.
Oh yeah. Valid.
Just
Okay.
one neurodivergent older sibling with a special interest in specifically this.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to teach the two younger siblings who are like, huh?
I don't know. What's a spring? I don't know what that means.
No, like literally, like looking at this, like what on earth is we both wear tattered clothing, like.
Right. Got
Oh,
drapey tattered robes, and we're like, I don't know. My camera has decided to show my confusion.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh my god.
yeah, no, it's a great, it's a time. I don't know how much time passes, but at some point we get put
And
back together.
Basically,
Together, yeah.
basically 20 minutes total over this whole thing because it's 5 minutes to take off the armor,
Yeah.
and then about 5 minutes, examining, explaining, just sort of relaxed pace, moving semi-quietly as you are in this room and not wanting to alert things to your presence, and then another 10 minutes putting it back on. I will say that in that time, you occasionally hear noises of movement outside the door. Nothing seems to be alerted to your position here. Everything that's here seems to be moving, you would guess, with a purpose, based on what you saw before, where it's like they got stuff to do, they're not necessarily looking for things. You do hear at one point through the wall to the west, you hear this sort of like
Wonderful.
That's fun.
Yes.
You
sounded
see
like
it?
a very sort of wet, scraping, slapping noise up against the other
Aw.
side of that wall.
Matthew.
I'm just
Ah,
I didn't do that. The world did. I'm just
Mm.
narrating it to you. This is just the audiobook.
oh,
Oh, yes.
physically upset my body.
Yeah, well.
Okay, well, I guess all we've got left is going out there.
Yes.
So,
Does the wall look like there's anything there?
On the walls that you're in, no.
yeah, the
It's
walls
just-
are in.
Just dusty old walls.
A secret door.
I'm going to invoke symbiotic entity.
Ooh.
and become very sporesy. All of the spores that just are, it's almost like all of the fungi that grow up my arms and on my horns and stuff just kind of bloom.
Nice.
Like there's some of
That's
them are
very
like
pretty,
odd
darling.
colors. Oh, thank you. This one kills people.
Please.
And then
I love that.
just pika into the room
Out of
again.
Your way.
Thank you, my love. Just peek in here, see what's changed.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Natural 20 plus,
Hey.
Ooh,
plus
spicy.
3. 23.
Lovely.
Hell yeah.
Give me a sec to rearrange things a bit. The best that you don't see anything changing just yet because you're just kind of peeking through and you can only see like this little cone of vision. But you hear off to your left, to the west, you hear this like.
Did I understand any of that?
It is this sort of like horrible chopped up pigeon of like Sylvan with another language, and
Yeah, man.
at the
So-
the best you can tell is that like Winnie, you're also like hearing snippets of Goblin mixed in, so it's this weird like warped language.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we know Sylvan and Winnie, you know Goblin, right?
Yeah, it
Mhm.
does sound like there's a little bit of goblin mixed into that, but it's not. It's definitely
Can
not
we,
the
can we
language.
get a gist?
The best gist you have is that one voice, the deeper voice, is like, make the next step, almost finished. And the little one is like, okay.
That's pretty clear.
Are they doing something? So I'm just gonna step out.
Yep, I'm
Sneak.
glued to Saoirse's back.
I was gonna say, I don't think there's any sneaking here per se. So I'm going to
No, we're
describe
just
what
trying
you
to blend
see.
in.
If you're just trying to blend in,
It's just wings and forearms.
you step out and you see that one that you saw before, or at least something that looks enough like it that it's hard to say if it was any different. At a table, again, sort of mortar and pestling, working with like herbalism tools and things, there is another one, much larger. The goblinoid skin is still like mostly intact. It's this pale, almost see-through version of goblin skin, and the head is in this like almost looks like an elongated pine cone with just two bulbous eyes kind of like leaking their way out the sides of the head. The mouth is almost like a beak, and it just turns and looks at you with this clear like the eyes just very oddly similar to like the mama rat, like they just sort of bubble around to look at you.
Aw.
In
That's supposed to be
in intentionally broken Sylvan, gonna say Belak sent me to help.
Give me a deception check.
My deception is a -1, just so everybody
I love
knows.
it.
Oh no.
Should I roll glitter dice or chunky dice?
Chunk.
I rolled a 6. Well, I rolled a 7, but -1 is a
I
6.
can't actually roll it in my dice tray because my dice tray is really narrow. So
Yeah,
I'm just gonna move my mouse out of the way and roll it over here.
Oh my god.
you
Okay.
roll a 1.
What was your total?
6.
6? I do have a -1 modifier to insight on this dude.
Bro.
But I rolled an 11.
Fuck you.
Its mouth opens and you can see this like it looks like an inverted pine cone in the throat. Just these like petals of hard bark scratching and like clattering against bone on the inside.
I
And
hate
you immediately
that.
hear from the north another as it starts to like echo this weird warning call. Everyone needs to roll initiative.
Oh
my
God. With fire.
Kill it, dead.
Welcome to what my brain says is, what if plants were real fucked up?
Ooh, I got a nat 20.
Ooh,
That
Dia
is-
feeling spicy.
I know exactly what's about to happen too. It's gonna be great.
I love
Why
it.
couldn't I have
Oh.
rolled a 17 just in the last roll that I made?
I think I've rolled, like, this is my 11th 15 of the day.
I mean, it's at least it's not your 11-3.
No,
Yeah.
it's very true.
True.
It just keeps being very... It's odd, but
Like
the
solid.
modifier...
That's a solid number.
Yeah, but the dice is changing, but the modifier always makes it equal 15 by the end.
I love it.
I dig it.
On.
Okay, so that is going to be... And then... Man, the chonk is on y'all's side right now.
Hey,
Nice.
I did not give it pickle blessings before I sent it out.
Good job. Good job.
How dare you?
Good job, Sam. No pickle blessings for
No
Matt.
pickle blessings.
Alrighty, so Dia with a natural 20 for
Yes.
19 total?
No, 21 total.
Oh, 21 total, nice.
Yeah.
Winnie, what'd you get?
15. 14 plus 1, 15.
15? Saoirse.
19.
Nice. And Anya.
15 as well, -1.
You got
All
the minus
right.
1.
I do believe that's a clean sweep. The chonk is gonna have a vacation. Botched initiative.
Oh.
Hardcore.
Nice gel, it's not big enough to
Bye-bye.
hold him.
You can, yeah, I know. Nothing can contain me. Saoirse, Dia, you are up first.
That is a first.
Yeah. Okay. Dia is in pain and mad and also just like, fine, fuck it. So I'm gonna, I want to start like at the door with everybody. I just hadn't moved. Can I get through the door with everybody there?
Yes. Any space with an ally in it is just rough terrain.
Okay. I would like to go here. I'm gonna try to not metagame this as much as I can. And regardless, I'm still gonna do a thing. You watch Dia run up and just like absolutely goes, all right, well, here we go. And kind of lets go of this control that they have held for so fucking long. And out of their back sprout 2 giant, glowing, like moving incorporeal bug wings. And little feelers pop out of the top of their head. And they grow like 2 extra arms and just look absolutely like absurd and the biblical version of angelic. Of just
Wait.
like, there's too many limbs, there's too many things, and it's just very creepy and bright and terrifying.
Honey, they look like you.
Oh my god.
Honey.
Let's not
Oh,
make a
look
big
at
deal
you.
out of this. This is just, oh fuck, I'm stuck with this forever. All right. Okay. Here we go, I suppose. And is gonna just kind of, I'm gonna ready an action with my,
Is that your
Hammer.
action to unleash the form?
is that an action? Let's find out.
That was a bonus action.
I think it's a
Can't
bonus
remember.
action. Nope,
Could
it is an
never-
action.
Okay.
But
Yeah, sorry
Sorry.
guys. Ooh, here we go. Do I have spell slots? I have, ooh, I do. I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon
Ooh.
Nice.
as a bonus action.
Nice.
Yeah. And which yeah, it's kind of just an amorphous blob of like flailing light.
Okay.
If that makes
love
any sense. Like that is still kind of coming to terms with this bullshit, and it's just like fine, fuck it, all right,
Like a star. Like a
I
star.
love it.
yeah,
Kind of.
exactly, yeah,
I
a
dig it.
star if it was alive.
If it was live.
Yeah,
Here, what I'll do
Gotcha.
is we need to make a token for your new thing, but I'll do a Grenell token at least.
Okay.
I'll just give it a thingy.
give me Meepo
So we know
back.
it. You want Meepo? Meepo could be your spiritual
Give
weapon.
me Meepo.
Yes!
Meepo!
It's actually the spirit of
It's
Meepo.
actually
The
the
It is
spirit of
actually
Meepo.
Meepo.
Is it Meepo and his little like weird dummy daddy whip that he had?
Yes, yes, but like bright pink and glowing.
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
I love it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And where do you want to direct that spiritual weapon?
I want him to be like right here, like between the possible aggressors.
Okay. Yeah.
I also understand that I have not played this super intelligently, and I don't care because it's in character.
I love it. I'm seeing no flaws.
Fantastic, thank you.
Love it.
Who would you like to attack with your Meepo whip?
I don't
Whip.
want to attack any. I can't actually attack because summoning it is the action.
No, you get to
No, you get to attack on
turn you
the-
summon.
Yep.
Can I just ready a spell because they haven't attacked us yet, and I don't want to be a problem?
Okay, so you're trying to just like I'm gonna go threat. What's your passive
Would-
insight?
I would like to intimidate. My passive insight is 16.
16. You know that the thing that would have been in the goblin brain that understood fear has long been replaced with brambles and hate. These things are basically foliage incarnate, horrible. Like the blights that you've been dealing with, you know that there's no intimidating them. They are just
Okay.
angry bits of nature. These things are closer to that than they are to goblins.
Is the one
Okay,
still screaming?
So these are dangerous, and I should hit them.
You should hit them.
Okay, fantastic. I shall hit them.
Which
I'm
one
not
would you
going.
like to hit?
The one that was screaming, right?
Yeah, I
The
think the
wee
one that was
little
screaming.
boy or the weird pinecone demogorgon?
No, the Pinecone Demogorgon.
Pinecone demogorgon.
Yeah. That is a 16 plus 6.
Oh, okay. I was like 60 plus 6. You making me do the math. Yes.
A
that hits.
22.
Math.
No math for gods.
Math is hard.
I'm half god. You can't make me do math. So yeah, 22 to hit.
That hits. Yes.
Fantastic. So this is going to be 2 plus 4, so 6 force damage, and also I get plus 3 on that. I think. Yes, there it is. Once per turn, I can have one attack or spell deal an extra 3 radiant damage. So 6 force damage, 3 radiant damage. To this little fucker.
You muted, Matt.
Pain, weird clacking.
What a way to come back!
Yeah, no.
Holy shit.
Lovely. Lovely.
That's the sound that your bicycle makes when you put a card in the spokes.
Yes. That is their primary mode of communication is bike spoke clattering.
I love it.
Alrighty. Anything else, or are you good?
No, I think that's all I got right now.
Alrighty. That is going to go. I will. Oh wait, did they leave the door open? They did. They did. Oh no, they didn't. Okay, so. You hear from that room to the south. Something clattering about. Let me see how hard it clatters about. Okay.
I guess I clattered about real hard.
It clattered about real good.
Real good.
Real good. Get that good clatter in there.
You see hulking out of this door. It just busts open and you see this like mixture of fur and like snotty vines and this bulbous squelching form shove its way through the door.
I love it.
Oh.
you see what is most definitely the mama rat's corpse that has had brambles and these white vines surgically grafted into it and like animating it from the inside. There's now large swaths of it that are this barky patchwork mix of fur and flesh and bark, and it opens its mouth and you can see just this huge nest of thorn vines back in its throat, and it is going to
That made my throat hurt.
move
Mhm.
to here, and I need Daya and Saoirse to both make dexterity saving throws
Oh,
as
fuck.
as the what did I call this thing?
Oh, Matt.
The original name of the mama rat was Gut Hash in Goblin. I have called this thing Bark Hash,
Okay.
and you see it like and just starts chucking vines and thorns across the room towards you in this weird planty breath weapony thing. Okay.
Okay.
What'd you get for dex
7.
saves?
I got a 5.
7 and a 5.
Do I get any pluses because I'm flying now?
You're right. That is going to be 14 points of piercing damage to both of
Oh.
That's not fair, Matt. I finally used
Oh,
the thing.
you. Use the
Oh, I-
thing.
Down.
You're
Oh.
down? No! You can't be down.
Oh, I didn't get all back. I was at 11. Oh.
Okay, you're not dead. You're unconscious. Let me fix that marker.
Yeah.
Be-doo, be-doo, be-doo. Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh,
I have
my
been waiting
goodness.
for so long to use that feat.
I know.
I know, right?
This is taking a turn.
Oh, we better fucking sleep soon.
Saoirse, you're up.
We short rested. I need a long rest.
I need a long rest.
Ah.
I will say, point of clarity, because I think this is an interesting interaction. Because spiritual weapon is not concentration, it's not gone. So if you wake
Dope.
up on a later turn, you can still keep using that.
Dope.
Wow.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, this got spicy straight away.
Every time. I just have to start counting on you putting me down in the first thing. Oh.
We need to get you like a temp HP item. It just gives you an
Right.
ablative barrier. Like the first round, you can't knock me out.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm very sorry about this, Daya.
Oh no.
No.
This is going to be bad.
No, wait, I can't do that anyway. It's okay. You're good.
Amazing.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Never mind.
I'm gonna worry about it.
I guess I will still do the same thing that I was gonna do, even though I fell out of my symbiotic form. It's okay. Could redo it. Yeah. Actually, never mind. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to use my action to wild shape back into my symbiotic and
Hey.
Cool.
and then can I cast a spell as a bonus action still?
Yes.
Okay, and then I will cast. Oh fuck! Never mind. Can't do it. I'm out of spells. I'm out of spells.
No.
I was
Oh,
gonna do it. I
no.
can't. I'm sorry. I love you.
It's okay.
I will just use my movement to come back here a little bit.
Ooh, moving away. Interesting. Okay.
Yes, I did. I moved away so that people can come through the door, you know, and I'm not just in the way there.
Winnie, you are up.
Okay, Winnie is going to step into the room. Oh, Mama Rat looks awful. I'm going to let off an arrow So I notch an arrow. Where is that? With my longbow. And that is going to be, oh no. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 to hit?
To hit Mama Rat?
Yes.
Nope.
No, I'm like, with the bow, and I just let it fall. The arrow just literally clatters to the ground. And oh, let's move that so everyone can see this awful, awful thing. And I'm like, oh, nope. And I'm like, well, I need you to get back up, thanks. And so bonus action healing word.
Yes.
And so that is going to be 5 healing. I got a 4.
Nice.
For me?
Yes, for you.
Okay, thank you. My internet cut out in the middle of that, and I was like, hopefully.
And
Thank you, darling.
because of your subclass, she gets 5 temp HP.
I do?
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
You have a feature. So for everyone at home,
Oh,
there's
yes! By bolstering
new-
spores.
there's a new
Get
day
you a
20
good DM, guys.
Ranger subclass that I've made and that Haley has decided to play and lean more into the spory, diseasey stuff. And one of the things it gives you is healing word is on your spell list. And whenever you cast a spell, one creature that it targets, you can choose to give it temp HP equal to 5 times the level of the spell. So, Dia, you heal for 5, and you get 5 temp HP.
Oh, thank all the gods. That's
Yay!
amazing.
Oh, that's
thank
amazing.
you, darling.
No, that's okay. You're welcome. I didn't know that was going to happen. As spores fly out of me as I say, I hope you feel better.
Yeah, Dia, you can see like a little bit of those spores like clinging to your armor and sort of like crusting over and creating this like little protective barrier.
Oh, thank you, darling. I was gonna say, did the spores interact with my weird god nonsense, but I like that best.
A little crusty layer.
Yeah, little crusty layer is perfect.
A little crusty. Just a little.
Just a little back crust.
It's perfect.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Excellent.
And that's
So-
the end of Winnie's. Oh, actually, is there what is this box?
That is don't mind the baby, that is a table.
A table. I'm going to stand behind the table. I'm going to kind of shuffle down. And like,
Yep. Get you a little bit of cover.
yes, just a little.
You did just see that thing fire off like a breath weapon of needles. It was not fun for anyone.
No, and I went, no, thanks.
Yes. Okay. Anya, it is going to be your turn.
Fantastic. Okay, let's first off get in here. Lovely. And is that rat's mouth still open? Mama?
It is. It's sort of this like weird, like you could see it's like hovering somewhere in the undeath vein where it's like kind of slack jawed and its jaws just like dragging against the ground and kind of like shoveling up dirt into itself.
Fantastic. We're gonna Eldritch Blast it right in the open.
Hell
maw,
yeah.
Because that
Eldritch
makes
Blast
sense.
in the gullet.
Eldritch Blast.
Blast.
Thank God it's a cantrip. 18 to hit. Where the
Yes, that is a hit.
fabulous, 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 fabulous. That is 9 damage.
9
Hey.
damage.
9 damages.
Phew. 9 damage is a very good start as it just blasts a chunk of this just mess of fur and bark onto the wall.
Ugh. Okay.
Gross.
I'm gonna get rid of that ugly in a minute. And that's my turn.
That is your turn.
There's
All
nothing
right.
else I can do.
I've accidentally, other than Mama Rat, rolled us into team initiative, so now it's going to be basically all the other shit.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
Ah,
Yoo-hoo!
done.
Whew. Oh, this is gonna get.
Go get it.
This is
Gonna
gonna
eat
get it.
I'm good.
This little one right here is going to like and like try and just stab down into Dia.
No.
I'll use your own weapons against you.
Fuck off.
It does have advantage because you are prone.
You know the Andrew Garfield gif of him just like, garlic?
Yes.
That's how I feel right now.
That is a 17 to hit.
No.
No.
I think it's 18. Let me go check. No, it's a 17. Fuck.
Damn it.
Ooh,
You
what
take-
fucking character do I have that's an 18? Okay, fine. Fine.
You take 2 piercing damage from its
Okay.
tiny little goblin-y claws.
Out of
that
my
are-
temp HP though, so that's lovely.
Mhm.
Exactly, yes.
Little bit of
And I will
spores
say-
go.
And you do notice right away that like this version, this thing is like not that strong. This thing is just kind of
Yeah.
weak and shambly and weird. Is now going to go to the other thing's turn. This thing is going to like it's clearly like barking out weird like soundings to the rest of these rooms. And you see
No.
5, 10, 15, 20, another one show up. That's 20, 25. He is going to dash and get right up next to Winnie. And then this one. Oh, Daya. Oh, Daya, why are you at the front lines?
Because I have the highest AC.
I know. This one's gonna come over here, though.
You suck.
You suck. You're terrible, man.
Terrible evil man.
Evil.
Why are we friends with you?
And this thing,
Evil man.
as it walks up, you can see one of its arms, like sort of the fingers, like grow and start to like fuse together into this like weird little rounded, like wooden club that just sort of like does that weird whistle through the air. You are prone, so it gets advantage. 18 to hit with the club.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maximum 7 bludgeoning damage from
Alright.
that.
Why do you hate me, Matthew?
I don't hate you.
I don't believe you. I have
I-
1 HP.
Okay, well, let's hope that this doesn't hit. Oh, God. That's a 19.
Yep, that'll hit it. I go. You don't even have to roll damage. You just don't have to. It's okay. It's not
The-
necessary.
The pine cone head comes down and just clamps and starts like turning into this weird like carnivorous plant on your shoulder.
Oh.
You are knocked out.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? It's gonna be okay.
Oh,
You've
yeah.
got- I'm sure folks have other spell slots. Let's see what else is happening here.
Do they?
I'm hopeful.
Our other cleric is currently not clericking.
5,
This
10,
is true.
15, 20, 25, 30. This one is going to run to there, but it has to use its dash action just to get there. So another one of those little duders is in the fray right here, just to really chalk up the waters. Let's see here. These things are now all awake. So but that is their turn, is just waking up. And then you hear some stuff happening from the hallway that's the room that's all the way to the far side and to the south, the southwestern room. But you don't see anything come out of there just yet. You basically hear the absence of those big like stompy, sloshy noises. Those seem to stop. And then it's going to bring us back up to the top. Daya, give me a death save and send it to me in private chat.
Yep.
I don't know what that face was. The resurrected plant rat is going to scooch in and is going to take a little bitey bite at Anya. I will use the fungal dice because that seems appropriate. Please don't crit. Okay. 10.
No.
Okay. A well-timed miss. A brief pause in the horribleness of what's happening. Winnie, you are up.
Winnie is going to take a swipe with her short sword at this thing in front of her. She just scared the crap out of her. 20 to hit. Dirty 20.
20 to hit. Yes. That is at the pale, like, demo goblin, right?
That's the one next to me, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a
Yes.
6, so 7 damage as I swipe at it.
7 damage. Nice.
Uh,
You see it, like, take the shot, and then immediately, like, it sort of, like, stabs in the side, and it sort of flexes its chest, and its sternum pops out and shoots forward into a thorn. You take 4 piercing damage as a reaction.
Oh, rude.
Very.
Did we skip my turn?
I think so.
Did we? I'm very sorry. We did skip your turn. I'm
As
sorry.
you.
Yes.
Turn.
I'm
Finish
sorry.
Winnie. Finish Winnie's turn.
Okay, we'll finish Winnie's turn. We'll go back to Saoirse's turn, and then I'm gonna
You're so
fix
rude.
this. I'm so rude.
How dare.
How rude.
The audacity.
And then I'm going to bonus action healing word with my last spell slot
We're just playing yo-yos.
for another 4 for 5 healing.
Yeah.
All allows for all the spell slots to be going. It's alright. It's fine.
It's okay.
Yes.
Okay. Do I get the 10
And you
HP
also
as
get
well?
the 5 temp HP as well.
Oh, you're amazing.
I hear.
Alrighty. Did you want to do anything on that short sword stab?
I don't think so. I'm too nervous.
What's the balance?
No, okay, so actually, you know what? Yes, let's do it. As I took a stab with that short sword, the green moss, you actually see, like, looks like, kind of like maybe like a spider, kind of like pops up, travels down the sword, and like with a glow, and then it sticks itself to the little guy.
Nice. You applying some rot moss?
Applying some rot moss.
Yeah.
That
It's not
makes me so
diseased, but I
happy.
will.
No,
I
and
can
it,
show you.
it like, yeah, its little like legs kind of like
Corroding is perfect.
grab onto
Yeah.
it.
And you can see, like, at first it doesn't really notice it, and then there's this, like, sizzling noise almost, and it, like, looks, like, one of its little, like, weird bubble eyes, like, looks over and is, like, clearly panicked and confused about this development.
Mm.
I'm so proud of my little sister.
Now it is Saoirse's turn.
Sorry.
Okay, alright.
Sorry for jumping in.
Oh,
I got excited.
no, you're good. Do I have? Actually, I will. If I come over to this square, do I get a clear shot on either? Like on anybody? Like
Yeah, I say you've got, from there, you've got a clean shot on that little, like, Twiggy goblin that's straight ahead of you to the west, or on the other one to the north. I'd say that's also a clean shot.
okay. Okay. Like I was going to aim at Mama Rat, but I'm assuming
That's all kinds of cover.
all kinds of cover, right? Okay, alright. I guess I will aim at the one that is attacking Winnie.
Okay.
Or should wait.
Can I be like, focus on
this
Daya,
guy?
get things away
Yeah,
from
is
her?
Is this guy? I can't fucking. Is this guy? That one?
Yeah,
Is that a bad guy?
that's a bad guy.
Okay, I'll aim at that guy then.
That's a meanie face. Yeah.
Okay, I can't. I'm not zoomed in enough to tell.
No worries.
Okay. Okay. So that's a bad guy. Yes, I will aim it, and I will dagger.
Ooh. Throw in 2 dags.
I'm throwing 2 daggers. Dagger.
Does your... Hold on, I need to look something up. You go ahead and throw. I need to look something up for seeing if you get the bonus damage. I can't remember if you
Sneak
get your
attack
spores
damage?
damage.
Yeah,
The sneak attack damage
Melee attack.
definitely would happen. I wasn't sure if your spores
it's
damage
a
was...
melee weapon.
Okay. So this would... say melee weapon attack, in which case this would not count.
It says. Give me 1 second.
Melee weapon attacks deal an extra, so you would have to be in melee shanking this thing. Which is also good
Fine.
because then you'd be able to be doing your Halo of Spores, though.
Okay, that's fine. I will come up and dagger him.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be a lot of damage.
Dagger. Okay. All right. Here we go. That's a natural 20.
This- I
that first
I
one.
want you to know there's no chance that it survives this first attack, but I want you to roll all of the damage because I think it's gonna be super fun to see how much damage this fucking does.
I
This
know.
is
I'm
so
very
much.
excited.
Do
Okay.
it.
Okay. So.
We have cleaving rules?
That's 2d4 for the dagger.
Yep.
That's 2d6 for the sneak attack, right?
Yep. And 2d6 necrotic for the
And
symbiotic form.
2d6. 2d6.
So 2d4 plus 4d6 plus your dex mod.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I like this thing's
Just wanna
dead,
see.
but let's see what the damage total is because this is insane.
Yes.
Matt, do you
Okay.
do cleaving rules?
No, there's nothing to cleave to at the moment.
All right.
Anyways, I
Not
know.
unless you want to cleave into.
Cleave
Just
straight
give,
into Winnie.
let
Give
us
it to
have
me.
this.
I know.
You just say Winnie duck. And then you can go
Yeah.
under my legs. No, I'm hiding under the table.
That is 23 points of damage.
Oh yeah.
You come up and stab this thing through the head, and it's like all of that like rot off of you just like it just melts the thing from the top down. It's like it turned to like this gloopy ash, and it's just a pile of mud on the ground as you can see your spores just having a field day in this thing's carcass. I'm not even gonna mark it as dead and keep on the battlefield. That's not a body. That's no rough terrain there. That thing is annihilated.
Nice.
I kind of just I look down at it and I'm like, oh, I wasn't expecting that to happen. Oh, all right. And then the other roll was a 3 anyway. So
Okay, cool.
it's just like I wasn't expecting to completely melt a
Yeah.
Living
thing.
being.
yeah.
To liquefy that thing.
So the other dagger kind of goes, and I'm like, whoa. All right. Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay.
Nice.
All right. I guess I did that. Okay.
That brings us to Anya. It is your turn.
Cool. Well, we're just gonna take a step back and we're gonna Eldritch Blast Mama Rat again.
Okay, that does provoke.
I know.
Go gadget chunk. Oh. That's a 22.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't hit me. Of course.
Oh god. Let's see here. Okay, here's the easy part.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, I say that. Maximum damage for 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay.
And give me a constitution saving throw.
of course, there's a second part.
That's the part we're worried about. Okay.
Is
Okay.
Daya up right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dia's awake. She's just they're just on the floor. They're
That's a
prone.
16.
I'm not happy,
16.
but like I'm fine.
Yeah.
You feel
you're up.
this. You
Yeah, I
feel
know.
this bite dig into you. This mixture of sharp teeth and brambled roots. You also feel this like. You notice just the vile horribleness leaking out of its face, and you remember what this thing did to
Ugh.
Winnie. You do not get infected with necrotizing fasciitis.
Good.
That is true.
Good.
You're gonna do that Eldritch Blast?
Yes, we are gonna do that Eldritch Blast.
Give it.
entirely into its
Give it a
face.
blast.
Eldritch blast the fuck out of that motherfucker.
Get it.
It is. Oh, that's a 19.
19
Hey.
hits!
Haha. 10.
How do you want
10
to kill
damage.
off Barkash?
I would like to put the Eldritch Blast entirely down its throat so that its throat and chest just actually splinter and eviscerate and peel off itself with the force of the blast. It is gone. It is non-recognizable from anything. It's just singe and ick.
It is all of those things. It is this explosion that like punches through the face and just sort of like you can see it like buckling in like a slow motion car crash. And it's this weird tidal wave of flesh and bark that sort of oozes back into just this charred, weird, standing, pale tree. The tree is like dripping these weird chunks of fur, like fuzzy apples off of it. And it's just sort of this horrible, splayed mess in the room now.
I love how
Feelings about fuzzy apples.
Fuzzy
Yeah.
apples.
I love how Anya like explosion bombed, and I like Resident Evil 7. And we're just dust. It's just there's things melting everywhere. It's fine.
It really is.
Just
Fine, it's
back to
fine.
back.
Hey, new level up. Y'all are super powered now.
Let's go.
Cool killing blows.
Comparatively.
Yes.
Do you want to do any more movement or any bonus actions for your turn?
I just want to ready a reaction. That's it.
Okay, cool. It is going to be the Pinecone Demogorgon's turns. Haley, give me that rot moss
Oh yes.
damage roll. And also, do you want to do any spore zing, Saoirse?
Yes, I do. In fact, I
2
will do-
damage. It's just a 1d4, isn't it?
Yep, just a 1d4.
Yep. 2.
But it's a guaranteed 1d4.
Yep.
Hey.
I rolled.
And it doesn't
I-
go away either.
Mm-hmm. I rolled a very sad for you. Oh lord, it has a plus to Constitution. I didn't need that. 18 on the
Damn.
con save, so it
Lame.
resists your halo of spores, and it is going to multi-attack at Winnie. So here comes the club arm.
No.
Ooh, probably not. 12.
No, does not hit.
And then the pinecone bite. Man, that dice was making decisions. 21 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
I did one of those things where it's a leather rolling thing, so it just like wobbled on 3 faces all at once, and then was like, this one.
Don't fuck with the dice gods, lads.
Oh god, that is another, my bloodstone are out for blood. That is another maximum at 7 points of piercing damage.
Ooh,
And it
ouchie.
chomps into you.
Hmm,
It's
okay.
Let's see here. I'm gonna say with a passive as low as theirs is, it's not really noticing. It can't really tell the difference between Dia awake and Dia asleep. So this thing is just gonna move over to Saoirse and
Okay.
And take some whacks at Saoirse.
I appreciate your small mercy, Matthew.
It's my small mercies. 10 to hit you.
Mm-mm.
Okay, club misses, smacks into the table, and the bite similarly a miss. 11.
Hell yeah!
That thing
Can't
just-
touch this.
Can't touch this. MC Saoirse is going to be all of the other Twiggies turns.
Oh my
The most millennial moment.
Right.
Yeah, literally.
None of the Gen Zers understood any of that.
No,
This one's
no.
gonna come over to here and is going to, man, there's just this pile of bodies over here doing stuff. This one is going to attack 50-50 it. Low, it is Winnie. Saoirse it is. 13 to hit you, Saoirse.
Just barely hit.
Just barely
No,
hits.
what?
That does
How do
me
I
all
have
my
a high
class.
than you?
That is going to be
That's
3
13.
points. 3 points of bludgeoning damage. As this thing basically just like whacks you with its arm. It's just a stick. Like it bonk.
Look at it and I'm like, rude. Very
Alrighty.
rude.
Coming out of this northern room. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And both of those are going to... Man, there's a lot of cover. So add +2 to your AC on these. One of them's going to take a shot at Saoirse, and one of them's going to take a shot at Winnie. because this is the only two that they can really see, and you just see them like, and like just fire these little like pellets. This is at Winnie. That's going to be a 16.
Hits.
Nope, sorry, 14.
Hits. Oh.
Hits.
No, you gave me a 16 just then for cover, so it doesn't hit.
Nice. Okay, so it smacks into like the table and then
Yeah.
just ricochets off into its friend's eye, just like. And the other one at Saoirse, natural 1. So no. absolutely
Hey!
not.
Nice.
Didn't even need the extra cover.
And this
The
one's
extra cover.
The extra cover.
5, 10, 15, 20. Coming out of the southwestern room are more of these little dudes.
Of course.
There are
I
so
wish I
many
could
of these
roll.
guys. They're all fucking useless, but there's a bunch of them. And these
Can I
guys
have
are
my
just
spell
gonna.
slots, bro?
These guys are just gonna run up. Which looks like a horrible like Home Depot plant department version of The Walking Dead. And then
Kind of
5,
imagining like all
10.
the gremlins coming out of the Christmas tree.
Holy shit.
If anyone can actually like see the back of the room, a far more normal looking goblin comes out, just like what, and just like strings a quick short bow and fires off at evens Winnie. Odds Saoirse. Coming at you, Saoirse. Nope. Is clear, like you can see it is like clearly still like rubbing the like sleep from its eyes as the shot just goes wide and misses entirely.
Good.
Ooh, all right. We're all there. Everyone's joined the party. Taya, you are up.
Fun times.
Oh,
There are
I'm
so
up.
many
I'm gonna
combatants.
do some shit. Here we go.
Take care of the goblin. My god.
Oh,
It's the most dangerous right now.
that's an action. What are my bonus actions? Okay, I have 2 weapon fighting. I'm just gonna whack things. I'm mad. I'm up and pissed.
Your spiritual weapon's still up too, right?
Your
Yeah.
spiritual
My
weapon's up. You
is
can do
still
that.
up, yeah.
So you can use that.
I think is that a bonus action to
Bonus
control?
action, move, and
Yeah,
you can
that's what I
attack at the same time too.
Yes. So, okay, I have lost track. Which one is the most problematic right now?
feel like-
It
This, I
depends
guess, this is the only one that I'm like closest to.
That
That's
one.
like the pine cone ones are clearly like the big threat.
Okay.
In that they're chonkier and doing more damage. But
Okay.
there's just a bunch of the littler ones. So if you wanted to kill more things at once, then the littler ones are the priority.
I'm gonna get the big fucker, and I'm gonna send Meebo after this one.
Okay. I love it.
Yeah.
Divide and conquer.
Yeah. So I am going to. Where am I? I am going to hit with my hammer.
This is at the pale goblinoid, right?
Yes. That is going to be an 18.
18 hits.
Dope. Woo, full damage. 8 damage.
Whoo, buddy. As you hit, the mace impacts, and you can see like through that transparent skin, like you can see these like little twisted, gnarled vines growing and like moving beneath the skin. The mace breaks the skin, shattering it through, but part of those thorns like burst out and kind of like snatch at your arm, so you take 4 piercing damage
Oh,
as you hit him. But that is enough to kill it.
amazing. Well, I have 2 total HP, so
Be very, very careful.
That's all you need.
I can either healing word myself or a spiritual weapon.
Healing word yourself
What-
is more important.
what
I
shall
think.
you
Yeah,
do?
I'm gonna healing word myself. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna healing word myself. It's my
Okay.
last first level spell slot, but it is absolutely necessary. So,
Yes.
okay. 7. Fantastic.
Nice. There you go. And boop, 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 boop. That brings us to. Did you want to move any? If you moved away too much, you'd provoke AOs. Did you? I didn't know if you wanted to move up into the thick of it or anything.
7 HP. I'm gonna chill back here. I have 8 HP.
Valid.
I'm gonna. I'm just going. I don't want to make that.
I
I don't want to. I don't want to.
don't want it.
I don't want to.
And
Mama
I
Rat
did
is
my
dead.
cool thing that I've
You
been
did.
waiting to do for months, and then you
No.
killed me.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I am. I wanted to see you fly around with cool bug wings. I thought you had more health. I was like, I can breath weapon. It'll be fine.
Nope.
Nope. And then I spiked.
In
the
general,
dice,
no,
too.
I don't have more health.
Saoirse, you're up.
Okay. How does the other pinecone demogorgon look?
Not looking good. Very hurt.
Okay. Okay. There's just so much happening on this battlefield right now.
Hmm?
There's so much happening. There's a lot.
There's a lot.
going on.
Take him out.
Start popping those little goblinoid balloons.
Yep.
I could. I will. Can I? God. There's just so many fucking AOOs right now too.
Yes.
Is the little guy that's by Winnie out of my reach because he's behind a pillar?
No,
he's on a table.
He's on a table. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
I
that's
couldn't
straight to
tell
you.
If that was a table or pillar.
The pillars,
or-
the columns are just in those 2 rows.
Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna dagger at the small guy by Winnie.
Okay.
That's a 22 to hit.
Yes, very much so.
I like hitting. Hitting is fun.
Absolutely.
Okay. D4 for the dagger. It's a D6. I got the sneak attack damage too, right?
Yes, because it's next to Winnie.
Okay. And then I get my spores damage.
Yep.
Get it.
You are now a melee nuke.
I'm a
Happens.
nuke.
This is insane.
We gotta work on that
I
AC.
know.
That's all.
Get him.
I know. I need to fix that shit. That is 12 points of damage.
Nice. Absolutely. Again, pasted. These things are, you can see that like these are even far more brittle than the blights. They're just this sort of like malformed creation more than anything. You would recognize sort of like in your books, not Papa's picture books, but in your books, these would be like servitor spawn. They're basically
Take it.
useless and extremely fragile.
Take it. Question. I am proficient with daggers, but it's only adding a +2 on my D&D Beyond sheet for my edition.
Hmm.
So shouldn't it be
Weird.
+4? Right?
What's your dex?
2?
So it'd be +2 for the damage. It'd be +4 for the attack bonus.
Okay, got you. I can never fucking remember these goddamn math things. Okay, so that guy's pasted. I'm gonna be like
D&D,
when he can
how
handle
you trick your
herself.
friends into doing math.
Mhm.
I know. Yes.
Done.
I love not being the DM sometimes, because then I can make the GM do the math. I'm gonna dagger with my offhand.
Diagori?
Dagger.
At the one that is
Why? Every time.
in front of Fia.
Just
What
one
the
of
fuck?
Fia?
I hate everybody.
One of Anya?
Anya, my bad.
You gonna stab the eye hole with the dagger?
Yes, I'm going to do that.
Oh no, violence.
That is an 18 on the die. I'm
Hits.
assuming that hits. I
Yes.
love this dice. Wait, which
That
one?
dice is on fire.
Gonna be my least favorite next time. Watch.
They're fickle.
Okay. So that's just a D4.
You do get your D6. I think you get your spores D6 on everything.
I do. Do I?
Mhm. Your melee weapon attacks deal an extra 1d6 damage to any target they hit. So yeah.
That is crazy.
Also, if you're ever feeling
Yeah.
like, hey, I'm going to use
It's
my
just-
first attack on something that's super squish, and I'll use my second attack on a bigger thing, you could save when you pop off your sneak attack. It doesn't have to be the first thing that you hit. Here, you're hitting
Yeah,
the same
that's fair.
things, but I just wanted to bring that
Yeah.
up in case you were thinking about it.
Okay. Interesting.
But yeah, you get
I'm
D4 and
learning.
D6.
Okie dokie. That does 6 points, and then
No.
Barely held up. Ooh, you're okay.
spin my little moldy daggers in my hands.
Excellent.
I think
That
we've
is
got
gonna
this,
bring
guys.
us.
I think we could do it.
That is going to bring us to Winnie's turn.
My computer just froze for 2 seconds and I was like freaking out internally and then everything just came back, so I don't. Sorry everyone streaming. Don't know what just happened. Winnie's going to take 2 swipes at this guy with a short sword.
Schwartz swords.
Schwartzwald.
Believe in the Schwartz.
Short.
Oh, yes, believe in the Schwartz.
Oh, 8, 9, 10, 11 to hit.
11. Let me double check.
The Schwartz will guide
The
you.
Schwartz.
be with you.
11 will not hit.
No, let's try again anyway.
Oh man, these guys are actually pretty
18?
tanky. 18 will hit. Y'all have been rolling so high on them, I forgot that their AC is actually really good.
Oh,
18 will
that's
hit.
2 damage.
Oh no.
Something.
Yes, exactly. But another little bit of moss goes, climbs up there and clamps onto the other side of his like shoulder, so it's like eating through his like right arm.
Nice. Very
Oh,
cool.
also, will you have him make a...
It's not his turn yet.
Okay,
Mm.
I don't worry, I'm remembering.
got you.
Okay, so that was action and bonus action. You hit, did some damage, applied your rot moss. So yes, you've got 2 stacks of rot moss on him now.
Mhm.
And that is Anya's turn.
Fantastic. I don't need to move this time because Saoirse took out the one in between me, so I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast the little guy.
I will say they're small, so they're able to occupy the same space. He is still within melee distance of you. You could shoot him
No, I
with
won't.
disadvantage, or you could back up and take an attack of opportunity.
No, if he's within 5 feet, I'll just try and take his head off with my scimitar.
Okay, that's also valid.
Because I can.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not that bad. 11. But it's not gonna
11?
do anything.
That hits.
Oh yes. Where is
Hey.
These guys are puny. They're just fodder.
there? 4 damage.
4 damage. That is enough. Blech.
Yes.
Head
Nice.
removal.
Alrighty. Anything else? Any movement that you want to do?
No, I'm just gonna continue readying that reaction for anything necessary.
Love it. It'll be the big dude's turn. Let's do the rot moss first. This is all a bunch of simultaneous actions, so let's do the rot moss first to see if he even survives that. So 2d4 necrotic damage.
Oh, I got a 4 and a 1, so 5.
That is exactly enough to kill him off. So you
Yes.
see your moss just
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
consume this dude.
amazing.
And then that's the end of them.
Yeah.
So now it is just those dudes, and they're just gonna mindlessly run up. I know, but they're just cannon fodder. I can't help it.
You're
She
raising
knows
the
what's
little
going on.
dungeon master.
And they are going to make 2 attacks at Daya. Not each,
Of
just
course.
1 for each.
How the fuck? How is it that every time?
Is that your
Yeah,
crit
maybe.
squeak?
One of them was a 6,
anymore.
and the other one was a natural 20.
Of course it was. Why wouldn't it be?
I love this because these things are even. If this kills you, this is even funnier than when the rats do it because the rats are 1d4 plus 1 piercing damage. This is 1d4 minus 1 piercing damage.
So if it does, oh no, it can't do negative damage.
It won't do negative damage.
I was
no.
like, can it heal me, please?
I almost rolled maximum on the 2d4,
Oh
so that
my
is
God.
6 total damage from the one that hits you.
Holy shit. No, I'm
You
still up.
Yes,
I'm
Thank
still up.
still
Okay.
up. Okay, good.
Dial's up.
Oh,
Yeah.
barely.
Okay, Dial's up.
I know. Die lives to fight another day. This
Vaguely.
this other goblin is just at the back and is just watching you exterminate things with prejudice. And is just like, bleh, it just like throws the bow away and like quickly like clambers into this room again. Nope. And that is gonna be its turn. Okay. Dia, you're up.
I'm up. I'm going to get it.
I'm going to get
I would like to kill them.
take revenge.
I have a cantrip that is sacred flame. Do these? Can I insight something real quick?
Sure. What you looking for?
Or do these guys look more dexterous or con based?
They look equally shitty at everything.
Dope.
Yeah, and don't forget you do have your spiritual weapon still.
I do have my spiritual weapon. I am. I'm gonna sacred flame whichever one looks beefier.
Okay, they both look equally messed up. You also, I will remind you of Word of Radiance if you wanted to do something that could hit both of them.
That is a good point. Okay, let's do that. Let's do Word of Radiance. So con save of 14.
The red one will be the north one. I'll roll both of my wooden dice.
Okay.
So that's appropriate. I
And
fail
then-
on both.
A.
Cool.
And then it's
Yeah.
1d6. Woo! Ooh, full damage. 6 damage each.
Yes.
In a burst of light, both of these things
Hey.
turn to ash. And
Hell
are
yeah.
dead.
That's so cool. What's so cool now?
And I will say that unless you are like blasting after that goblin, that technically will drop us out of initiative.
I'm
Yeah.
blasting after that goblin.
I will blast after
Yeah.
that goblin with you.
Yeah, I'm
We're
coming with. Can I
running.
send my sacred weapon as well?
Which room? Which room did he that far one? That far
The
north one?
northwestern
This one.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna blast after him.
I would like to be in the
Okay.
back. And can I bring my meepo?
You can bring your meepo along with you, absolutely.
I can't.
Oh yes. Sorry.
You have
Oh,
to.
Where would you like meepo to go? Just into
I
the
want
room.
meepo to go in first, just swinging.
Zoop. You go into the room and you do not see anything.
Are you hid?
He's a hidey little boy.
Okay.
Look, let me look. I look around for him, and I'm.
Same.
Make a perception check. Anyone who's looking for him, make a perception check.
All right. Ooh, I have a good score on that.
Oh, I got a natural one.
I got a
Yeah.
17.
It's a
Got a
5.
14.
I'm not in the room, so.
Saoirse, what did you say you got?
14.
14? Dia?
17.
Okay. None of you see him.
What?
None of you see this guy.
Can I just start stabbing at the beds?
Wait,
Yes.
Fine, I don't see him. I stabbed the thing.
Stab anyway. Which
we full
which bed
fellowship
are you-
of the ringless.
I take up the right side of the room, and I just start with my arms.
I'll take the far half.
Yep. Okay. You get as soon as you like start like this is the plan. Like it's clear. As soon as it's clear that you are Nazguling your way through this room, this little goblin's like, no, wait, hold on,
Oh, you can
peace,
talk.
surrender.
Hello.
And you can see that this does look like a normal non-Twiggy goblin.
Oh,
Does he
hi.
talk in goblin or common?
Speaking in goblin.
Mhm. I'm speaking back in goblin, so it's just grunts and groans and
Yeah.
noises.
How-
Have you got any weapons on you?
still got a dagger, but can I keep that?
No.
Mhm.
This is what I'm surrendering. This is
Drop
Oh,
it
who,
in.
Who
I can't
are
get this,
you?
Sorry.
Ask him whether he follows Grenell or the other one.
Do you follow Grenell or the other one?
I don't know who the other one is. So I guess Gretel? Who do you follow?
Wrong choice. No.
Ah!
What's
What
the,
are you
what was the
doing
other one's
down
name? Dern?
here? Dern.
Oh no, Dur's an asshole.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
Absolutely,
Perfect.
yeah.
Wonderful. Drop the dagger and you can live.
This feels unnecessary, but okay. He like drops the dagger.
Thank
Like
you.
think
close
I
to him.
returned to
He's not
Gretel.
like throwing it over, but
Yeah. That's fine. I think he's all right, guys. He dropped his dagger. He's doesn't like Dern into Grenell. I think we can trust him, maybe for a second.
Tell him to run off to Grenell, otherwise we'll kill him.
Well,
What are you doing down here?
I was assigned to come down here and kind of make sure that the Twiggies were doing the right thing.
Assigned by who?
And technically, Belak via Gretel and Dern. Like, has something changed? Like,
Yes. Yes.
yes.
They're gone now.
all of them?
Grenell's
No.
fine.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Any questions?
Are you going to kill me?
No. I'm not.
Can I have my dagger back? I mean, that's that. I don't like that. I don't like that. You added to it. You added to it in a way that makes me suspicious.
Gonna pick up his dagger and just tuck it into my belt.
Hey, this is what?
Rules of the game. Nuh-uh.
This isn't theft. This is just bullying.
It's ours now.
And theft is.
Theft of property via bullying, but we don't speak goblin, so I don't know. I don't know anything.
I'm
kind of
every time I talk, I literally am like, I give
He
like
has
the
switched
worst
into,
short notes.
Common. Yeah,
Oh.
he has switched into common
Oh.
to assist with
Lovely.
things, noticing that like there's the translation error.
Well, I think.
If Gretel, wait, are you friends with Gretel?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then why are you being mean to me? I know exactly. I don't get it.
Because you guys attacked us.
You woke me up, and I was just assigned to attack. Like, how would you feel if someone busted into your house and attacked you? You would just attack back, right?
How would you
was-
feel if a giant rat that had things coming out of its mouth and spikes and shit and other weird twiggy things just started attacking you?
That'd be fucked up. I'd attack
Exactly.
it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Which is
So,
exactly what
so we're both kind of in this place where
Right, I don't think
attacking each
either
other.
of us is in the wrong in terms of how we have arrived at this position. I think moving forward, there could be some corrective courses of action in how we're dealing with each other.
I think now that you don't have a weapon anymore, you're fine. You want to show us around?
Okay, but you realize that that's like a bully tactic of like, now that you present no meaningful threat, I'm willing to trust you.
Yes, absolutely.
You realize everything has tried to kill us since coming
Yeah.
in here, and we just met you.
But Gretel,
So
Gretel's cool. You're cool with Gretel.
yeah,
only
yeah,
just
and all we have
now.
is your word.
Well, you could just be saying that. You could just be saying that.
I'm not a
you-
twig.
So
I'm-
we've
That-
got attacked by other goblins.
But was that before or after you made friends with Gretel?
both.
Both.
Oh.
Yeah,
Mm.
both.
Wait,
Yeah.
what goblins attacked you after?
Dern and his followers.
No, he doesn't count. He's the asshole. That's the whole thing.
But you could
Well,
be an
it's funny.
asshole too.
I mean,
Right,
I could.
we don't know. You could be lying.
Okay, well, if we're moving towards friendship, bad start. Hi, I'm Bilge.
Hi,
Bilge?
Yeah,
I'm Winnie.
It's lovely to meet you.
I am I forget the fancy word for it, but I make sure that we make the wine correctly.
You make wine
Ooh.
down here.
Do you have wine?
I mean, there's supposed to be a new batch soon, but the
Wine.
Twiggies are usually really bad with it because they mix it with the other stuff, and then more Twiggies happen. So
Is that what they were doing?
He was
Is that what they were doing
they
when
were
they were crushing up
spitting in it.
leaves?
He was spitting in it, you know.
yeah, it's real gross. I don't know why Belak has him do that.
He has them
Icky.
do
I
it.
don't like that.
Assuming to make more Twiggies.
Lovely. Fantastic.
Oh, no more Twiggies then.
Do you know where Belak is?
I mean, general direction, yeah, I've never been there because it creeps me the fuck out. It's to the northeast, through the empty room, and then you gotta get past all of the groves.
All of the groves. There are multiple.
Well, he's got a lot of, like, growing sanctums, I think is what they called them. Bunch of different weird funguses, and, Patty's there.
Who?
Patty's probably also not a friend, but I don't know. I don't really know her that well.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do you know the way?
Not really. I know that you go through that door. Oh, I can at least show you the door. I can show you the door. I'm moving to the door. I am not making a threatening gesture. And she's like very slowly moving out of the room through all of you.
We'll
Living in
come
caves
with
really
you.
gives you paranoia, huh?
No, being attacked from
so.
sleep and having people take your dagger is what gives you paranoia.
Why are you
Yeah,
so attached to
being
this dagger?
attacked.
It's my only means of defending myself. How would you feel if I made you disrobe and basically be completely vulnerable? You've got the number advantage. I don't feel like me having a dagger is a huge deal, but you've made it one, so I'm just gonna keep buying into your thing.
I don't know. This DM tends to put me down with things that shouldn't be able to put me down, so.
I don't know who the DM is. Seems like a fun.
You don't have a bite, do you?
I don't have a what?
A bite?
I mean,
Yes, what kind of attacks do you have, sir? Do you have a bite attack? Do you have a claw
Well,
attack?
please illuminate your
I-
character sheet for us.
Yeah.
I feel like you're prying into my personal life. Look,
Mhm.
maybe
Yeah.
after, maybe we can grab a bit of fungus and we have some mushroom stew and some wine and talk about this, and then maybe
Are you
we
asking
can...
us out on a date? Like, as
Well,
a
I don't know. You're
Lovely.
bringing up the idea of biting each other. That's flirting in my book. I don't know what's
Oh.
going on.
Interesting.
I don't know. You seem kind of aggressive. Maybe this is some sort of like hyper dom sub speed dating kind of thing. We're in a dungeon
Yeah.
after all.
Very true.
Very
Mushroom
true.
soup
Quite
does sound
astute.
lovely.
I'm happy to make some. The door's this way, by the way. And he's points,
all right.
points into the northern
We
room.
follow.
Okay.
He sort of leads y'all. I can do a quick token grab and just swoop, swoop right into there.
Because the DM can move things through walls.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about walls. Walls.
Walls are nothing to me.
Walls
Tissue
Where
don't
we're
paper.
going, we don't need
Wet
walls.
tissue paper in the world of Matthew.
Point of order, was it a short bow that he kind of tossed off aside?
Yes.
Or what was it? Short bow?
It was a
Okay,
short bow.
I'm going
Yep.
to grab
You-
his bow.
Okay.
I'm taking it,
Okay,
it's
we're just
mine.
taking more of my stuff. That's fine. I threw that away one technically first. That's fine. This door, and he points to the door to your northeast. If you go through there, you'll eventually hit all of the sanctums, and I've never been past there. Supposedly somewhere past there is the actual like where Belak hangs out.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Lovely.
Yeah, I'd be helpful. You'd be helpful too if you were disarmed and being accosted by four questionably flirtatious attackers. I'm very confused.
That was the point.
Entirely.
Yes,
Thank you for being very compliant.
You're welcome.
indeed.
Can I have my dagger and go now?
No.
Mm-mm. Maybe.
He looks at Anya like, she's buying into it. Come on, a little bit. Give us.
Why don't you just...
Can I make an insight check?
Yes, you can absolutely make an insight check. I want you to roll high so badly.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Nice.
Hey!
Can't get much higher than that.
We've all willed it into existence.
Yep.
This dude, you get the impression.
Hang on, what's my insight? 5. 25.
25.
Oh.
25 is the total.
You get the impression that you have met the goblin that drew 8 short straws in a row. This dude has been on shift with fucking terrors from the deep that like just constantly living and sleeping next to and around weird plant mutant versions of himself and what could have been his friends before they were horribly warped into walking plants, and has been asked to just make sure that they don't accidentally poison the colony's wine. This man is on his last thread of sanity and is just looking for some common decency from the people who theoretically are like good friends with his boss.
Also, just because I love this fact, technically, when you insight check, don't you get insight into like a creature's bonds, flaws, and stuff like that?
You could, yeah. I would say
I
that.
want,
What do you want?
I
of
want to
those
know what
3?
his ideals and his bonds and his flaws are.
You get one of them. I'll give you one of them.
Okay. I want to know what his ideals are. There you go.
His ideals are
Mhm.
a job well done is fun well earned.
Oh.
That's adorable.
I love that. That's wonderful. Okay, you're kind of cute. And I will come back for mushroom soup later. But guys, I think we can give him a dagger. And
I
have him
agree. I
go.
think we
Yes.
can give him
He
the
seems-
dagger
You
back.
can have his dagger
He
back.
seems alright.
If you attack us
I
with
think
this,
we can stop fucking.
we
with
will
him.
have.
Why would I
No.
attack you? I would have to be the dumbest thing alive.
Well,
You just-
we've met many dumb people in
Would.
this dungeon, so just fair warning.
I'm not one of them. Don't make
Fantastic.
assumptions.
I'm playing. the lowest
Hashtag
common
not all
denominator about
goblins.
it. I apologize. I
Gonna
just
take the
don't. I
dagger.
want to be incredibly clear with everybody.
He takes the dagger very carefully, like, thank you, and like quickly sheathes
I'm gonna
it.
take the dagger, but I'm gonna hand it to him hilt first, as a polite person
He's
does.
very, very gracious with the offer, and just, okay, thank you. Sheathes it.
Do you want your bow back?
I don't need it. I mean, technically, we're in an armory, and he does point out that, like, you are in a room. You noticed, like, the silver glinting earlier. You are in a room full of, like, extra weaponry.
Ooh.
Amazing.
Okay.
The irony.
Are there better short bows here?
Let me see what all is in here. There are 5 scimitars, 6 short bows, and 40 arrows.
Okay, you can have yours back.
Thank you.
There you go. I'll take one of these.
That works for me. I don't own them.
Great.
If we come back through, could we get mushroom soup? I would love some mushroom soup.
Absolutely. If y'all, how have y'all like scoped this place out? Like, is everything here like similarly pasted like you did that room?
Mm-hmm.
Basically.
I'd be very, very careful in the like little grovey kind of spot where the skeletons were like burying things, because I don't know what's in there. But Balsag is dead, so you don't have to worry about him.
He's
Alright.
gone.
And once you get up the well, it should be safe.
All right. Yeah. If y'all would like some mushroom soup, I can get some mushroom soup made before you get back.
That would be lovely.
I would love that.
Okay. Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We're
Yup.
friends now.
I hope so. I hope this isn't mixed messages. Cool.
No.
Good to meet you.
No, my friends.
What are your names?
You too. Saoirse.
Anya.
We're doing this. Daya.
Winnie.
Okay, good to meet you all.
Anya is also sometimes Fia.
Yes.
Confusion really is y'all's shtick, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It helps.
Surely.
Hey, no judgment. Cool.
Would this area be okay, do you think, to take a nap in?
You want to take a nap? Yeah.
think
I
it's
don't know if Patty
okay.
ever comes back through. She usually stays on that side, but just if you need to block a door, that one. He points to the door that continues northeast.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Lovely.
I think
All
I need
right.
more than a nap. I need more than a short rest.
I do
don't
too.
need more than a nap. Yes.
Mhm, I need a good solid sleep.
8 hours.
Yes.
My God.
Maybe we should find a room that doesn't have
What
2
time?
doors going into it to rest in.
Yes.
Bilge, what's the next room
I was
over used
going
for?
to suggest maybe we go back to the bedroom.
I've made a giant
Uh,
fluff pillow.
I'm
for
assuming we
all the
can peek in
beds.
all the rooms.
Yeah, you can peek in all the rooms. You find
Yeah,
the
I'm assuming.
and Bilge kind of helps out as well. The room directly to your west, the north central one, is filled with like armor and needles and leather patches. It's basically like an armor repair place where they were kind of patching up stuff. And the room, you've got the empty room to the southeast. The south central room, you see the splattered remains of one of those little Twiggies up against the wall, and a large, like, surgical table with like straps and bands and stuff. You imagine this is where they were working on the Mama Rat before her unearthly transformation into that horrible thing.
Lovely.
And then the southwest room
Terrifying.
is a giant like mush pit where like you get in, you like stomp the grapes. So that is what you were hearing with that stompy sloshy noise was where they just squash up. Normally it'd be grapes for wine. You can see that it is a mixture of like extra fungus and like small like pale and purple underdark berries that are used as the primary ingredients to this little goblin wine.
I want some of this wine.
Is wine any
Same.
good?
I think
Is there
Abbott's gonna
bottled
have
stuff?
Yeah, there's some in the corner that just got done, and you can see a little like a.
Shall we have a drink
no.
before our rest?
Quality tested.
We have a drink during our rest.
It's his quality. I give it my seal of approval. It wasn't,
Nice.
you know. You taste some.
Mm-hmm.
Muted diet.
It's
Okay.
it
Okay.
tastes
That's good.
kind of it's very earthy. It's like a very earthy red with a lot of sort of just, it's more like a thick juice than a wine almost, but it definitely has some fermentation happening.
Like a dessert wine sort of
It's-
situation.
Yes,
where
almost
it's,
like a port. Yeah, where it's starting to get
Okay.
a little like sweet, but still has that like very strong earth tones, and has almost like
Love
a sweet rum burn on the back.
Ooh, nice.
I would drink this wine.
Yes, we will drink this wine. Seriously, we will.
Yes. We will drink
All right,
some
yeah, just save me a jug.
Thank
That's
you.
technically, my job for
Yes.
folks upstairs, so I just want to make sure that they get some too.
Oh no,
We won't drink too much of it. We'll just like have a
This
glass
one.
full, because it is delicious. Like you've done very good.
Oh, good. Glad. Hey, an artisan likes to hear their work be respected. I like to hear it.
Absolutely. Of course.
I'll leave y'all to it then. Okay. I'll go
Okay.
find some mushrooms.
Thank you.
Okay.
And he
All right.
leaves you to it.
Sir. Okay.
And you are all left to find it. We can talk offline about where you want to, but you are able to find a good place to take a long rest for the
Real
evening.
quick,
Yes.
can we make sure that we block off the door that goes further in the same way that we blocked off the other door?
Sure. Give me either like a thieves tools check or a strength check.
Okay, I will do a thieves tools check first.
Can I? Oh, if you're doing strength, I was gonna help, but I can't really help with these tools.
You could help with because you've got like smith's tools and
I
tinker's
do,
tools.
yeah.
I'd say you could help with that. You know how to block up you know how to make a lock, so you can know how to block a lock.
Okay, dope. Then yes, I would like to
Should
help.
I?
Advantage, yeah.
Okay, cool. I love that. I love
Block a lot.
advantage. Okay, well, that's all right. Okay, so then thieves' tools are dexterity plus proficiency, right?
Yep. Unless I think
and
you
then-
did you put expertise on it? So you
I
get another
did. I
plus
put
2.
expertise. So
Yep.
double proficiency. Okay. Okay. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Dang. All right. You feel pretty secure, like you find a nice little bit of like a sword and kind of wedge it perfectly into the locking mechanism. So there's not really a good way. You haven't broken the lock, but there's not a good way that someone could easily get through from the other side.
Lovely. And then yes, we will go and we will take shifts and take a sleep and whatever, and have
Yes.
a glass of wine and some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. You are all able to find some peace down in this strange laboratory that you have completely ransacked and demolished, all except for Bilge, who, other than the tense greeting, is thankful for a change in company. You are able to get some sleep. And we'll find out what happens during your rest next time.
On Survivor.
On Survivor.
brain.
Any immunity passes? Anyone have an immunity token idle?
Um,
I never watched the show.
I made one out of a coconut.
I've made one out of a coconut. Oh man. Thank you everybody so much for coming to join us today on Tales Does Tales. We love you. Make sure to love yourself. Make sure to go relax and touch grass if you're paying too much attention to all those elections and stuff. Or just anything going on in the quagmire that is life.
Have a glass of wine.
Have a glass of goblin wine.
Mhm.
It's some
Have
good
that
stuff.
mushroom one.
Yeah, that'll be
Uh,
great.
We love you.
Have some soup.
Thank you for joining us. And as always, are you ready for more tales?
Yeah.
Always.
Stick around for a raid, and we'll see
A
you next
raid.
week.
The
Bye.
raid. Thank you.